Good morning, everyone, and special ed specialist course. Today, we are looking at local partnerships with students, families, professionals, and community agencies. And the partnership that I chose to focus on today, in keeping with the theme of transitions, is the People and Information Network of Waterloo and Wellington. Now, the reason that I did this is I wanted to specifically address again the issue of students with LD and the students that are still working on building skills like responsibility and scheduling and those essential skills that they're going to need when they transition successfully into the workplace. So this is a network that parents and students and teachers can connect with to help those students get, first of all, their 40 hours of community service, but also help to build some essential skills and workplace essential skills for that transition. So, looking at the People and Information Network, the first piece that jumped out to me was their focus on supporting people and their specific focus with connecting people with the community. So, I've found that working with students who have certain challenges, especially mental health, that comes from a lifetime of carrying the LD label, as the kids see it, is that a lot of times they don't have those community connections because they tend to shelter themselves a bit more. So to have a service that can help these students connect specifically to something that they are looking for in their transition plan is great. But just the base of meeting those 40-hour volunteer requirements in their individual pathways plans and getting through high school as a goal and getting their OSSD is the first piece. So the People and Information Network, if we look at further connections through the People and Information Network, they also partner with local health information networks and also here 24/7. So this is one, or just one of their local partners that is integrated directly into the website, and also the local health information networks here, and that's directly into the pin page specifically. Another great feature of this website is that students can specifically tailor their age and certain skills that they'd like to build and the area that they're in. So, say for this example, I'm looking at Fergus, and oh, this is interesting. I never saw this one before. Click on that. And then what you do is you actually create a volunteer profile. So, this volunteer profile will come up with information for you. So, people may be able to seek you out, sort of like an employment website, which you put a volunteer, a profile on there, and employers would actually contact you. So you can see just in Fergus there are this many different and specifically tailored opportunities. So if a student is interested in recreation and sports, they can click on this. You see there's one opportunity there. You go to the next, and then it whittles it down even further. So say I'm looking at recreation and sports, and you can even customize the times that you'd be available for that. So what this connects back to is more engagement for a student in planning for their IPP. And research has been shown, according to my last post, that when students are involved more directly with setting their own current goals and looking at reviewing their progress themselves, they take more ownership in that learning, and it means more to them. They're more encouraged to do that themselves. So this gives them an opportunity to set that and take some ownership for that, specifically building on skills and also completing those 40 hours. Okay, I think that's about it, other than the voices that are lacking. So some questions that I had are, does this site provide, where it further whittles things down to accessibility for those with physical disabilities? What are the opportunities for ELL or ESL learners? And are there supports for folks with LDs who go into these situations? So the possible conflict being that schools can't necessarily share a lot of the information from a student's IEP with the service providers and the local community agencies. So if students are still working on skills like scheduling and taking responsibility and following through and time management, prioritization, then this could possibly hurt a relationship with a volunteer provider that PIN would connect people with. So, as I've seen here at the high school, is that there are some co op providers that leave that partnership with the co op department because they've had so many students that have come through and just not followed through with meeting the requirements of that opportunity. So those are the possible voices lacking and the possible conflicts. All right. Great. Thanks so much for listening today. And I hope you watch the video right through. If you have any questions or you would like to reply, that would be great. Please reply on the page and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day. Talk to you all soon.